Hello Cancer singles, and welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela, and this is going to be for the Cancer singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the first half of November. Warm welcome back to those of you who are brand new. Welcome to everyone, okay, that has joined me today. Thank you for joining me for this reading. Let's take a look at what the month of November has in store for you, Cancer. Hope all is well with you guys. Let's take a look. Holy Spirit, show me what it is that you have for Cancer for the first half of November. Remember, this can go vice versa, and everything here may not pertain to you in particular. Take what resonates and leave the rest, because the rest could be a part of someone else's story. And if you find that it doesn't resonate at all, feel free to check the videos for your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. Let's get into it. Cancer. All right. I feel that some of you are dealing with healing, okay? This may be healing more than just emotional, okay? Definitely there's emotional trauma here attached to something, but I feel like this could be health-wise, health and vitality. You may be making small changes or small strides when it comes to your health. You could be working out, maybe eating better. Whatever this is, I feel like you're definitely taking action. You're taking the bull by the horns, so to speak, in your situation, taking the lead on different opportunities, capitalizing on different opportunities that are being presented to you, paving the way, being a trailblazer in some areas of your life. I feel that you are being a risk taker, or you are considering getting out of your comfort zone, Cancer, to go towards something that may inspire you or make you feel like you're passionate about something. Whatever this is that you're having this newfound or revitalized passion about, I feel like you're going to go for that. And I feel that you're going to take some calculated risks. But it is going to require you, Cancer, to get out of this place of self-sabotage. In other words, limiting beliefs about yourself, right? We're talking about getting out of your comfort zone, healing relationships that have been ailing. And something here may have you feeling sad, may be having you feel as though your self-esteem is a bit lower than usual. You might be feeling sad about something. Maybe you feel that you haven't been out there laughing, or you feel like, you know what I mean? You feel down on yourself. You're going through some type of low vibrational energy. Spirit is definitely wanting to encourage you to raise that vibration and stay in a, make sure that your thoughts are empowering, right? That your mind works for you rather than against you. I do feel that there are new beginnings and new opportunities that are available to you, Cancer. It may require you to shift your way of thinking, shift your perspective in a certain way. But yeah, I feel that it's going to be important for you to not overlook an opportunity that's coming your way. It may not be pre-packaged, or, you know what I mean? It may not, this door, right, this new door of opportunity, so to speak, may not look pretty. It may not look like it's the right door for you. So I'm saying that there's going to be a need to pay attention to your intuition, right? And be willing to be flexible with your thinking. You may want to see things from a different perspective. There could be this fear of the unknown when it pertains to certain things in your life, right? You might be dealing with an event recently that may have caused you a bit of confusion. I do feel that the light is going to be shed on a situation to give you some type of understanding or a change of perspective to make that light bulb go off, and for you to get the connection and the lesson in the situation. And I do feel that the universe is definitely working in mysterious ways in your life. I do feel that you're going to be led to your life purpose. And I feel that someone that's very compassionate and lighthearted could be coming toward you. This could be someone with natural talents, a social butterfly, and this is someone that loves to travel. This person could be coming to you, or this could be the characteristics that you embody, Cancer. The overall energy of your reading, Cancer, is respect. So I feel that in some way, shape, or form, your boundaries have been tread upon. You feel that the respect that you deserve is just not there. You feel like someone's stepping on your toes, possibly, or just blatant, outright disrespect may have taken place between you and someone significant in your life. If this isn't happening specifically to you, it could be happening with someone around you. What's crossing the situation is ending a trauma. Transforming past memories and symptoms. Again, we're talking about your healing. I feel that you could have, for some of you Cancers, not for everyone. Let me speak it again. For some of you Cancers, you may be dealing with some type of illness within your body, because we started off talking about health and healing. There could be a trauma that is dragging you down, and it could be affecting your health. Because I do feel that diseases are connected to your emotions and past memories, things that you haven't quite sifted through, that are still deep at the surface. There's some type of trauma that you're holding on to for some of you Cancers. It could be related to childhood. It could definitely have a lot to do with a love relationship, a repetitious pattern that you're repeating with relationships with someone. What's also crossing the situation is moving forward. Moving forward possibly out of that trauma that's still ailing you, or moving forward completely from a past situation that's still on your mind. I feel that you are going to find a gift of freedom to free yourself from something here from the past that's plaguing you, whether it's something or someone. And I do feel that there's a union here that maybe you're just not sure about. I do feel that it has been bittersweet leaving this person behind. I do feel that for some of you, a birthday could be very significant. Someone's birthday could be coming up. The anniversary of a situation could be coming up. You could be coming up on the review of your job. I feel like something annual, an anniversary of something, is going to be significant. I feel like some of you, with the separation of this love relationship, you have become a single parent. Or you have had less assistance from your child's other parent, and you're kind of finding that you have to kind of pull the weight and carry the burden of the other parent and pick up the slack. And maybe you feel that you have less time, less balanced time to give to your children, and because you're under obligation. And there could be some guilt here that you're having about that situation. Some of you could have Leo in your chart. You could be dealing with a Leo. You guys could be having headaches, severe migraines, maybe even some nightmares. I feel, Cancer, that you may be preoccupied about a fire sign in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries sticks out the most in my mind. But it could be a Leo. It could be someone, obviously, that you had a close relationship with. You lived with this person. We could even be talking about a roommate. That would be pretty intense, but I definitely, without a doubt, see a family. Maybe you did see a future with this person, Cancer. Maybe you do share a child with them currently. And yeah, maybe you guys have had this on again, off again thing for quite some time, and you haven't figured out about how to make this work and finally move forward and keep this relationship healthy and copacetic. I do feel that you dealt with your own sense of insecurity in this relationship. Of course, that may have been what was the final breaking point for you, the deal breaker, and you walked away. You didn't feel safe in this connection. You felt that your partner was maybe disloyal, that they were in this relationship for the wrong reasons, and that they were irresponsible in some type of way. Maybe it was the fact that they were dealing with someone else besides you. They may have left you for this person, and that could be the trauma that we're talking about. You may feel that you missed an opportunity with this person, or they may be feeling that way toward you. But I definitely, without a doubt, feel that you are putting up a barrier between this person and you. This could be a family member of yours, a sister, a brother, a cousin, a parent even. And right now you are, feeling a bit indecisive about where this connection is really going and where you really want the situation to land. In other words, do you want a new beginning or do you not? Because the trauma of the past is definitely paralyzing you in some way, keeping you kind of in this place of just not knowing what to do, not knowing how to move. You are very positive that you are dealing with someone who is non-committal. And this is what kind of makes you feel stuck and uncertain about what to do. Whether or not you should make the first move to fix the situation, because I feel that both of you feel a measure of insecurity. Cancer, I feel like your insecurity. Remember, this can be interchangeable, right? We can take this however it resonates. But I feel that one side feels insecure because of the damage that was caused by the history of this relationship. And one of you feels insecure about reaching out to the other person because one of you may have done more damage than the other. Because I feel that one of you feels more innocent than the other one. I feel like you have made this person the villain in your story. You might feel, quite frankly, that they deserve that. That you reserve the right to see them as a villain. The truth is, Cancer, you haven't moved on from this person. You didn't want this to end. You didn't. But you're saying, well, there's no way we can work this out. We've tried and we continue to fall on our behinds. We can't figure this out. There is some regret. You might regret ever getting involved with this person, ever meeting this person, Cancer. And they may be having regret over the fact that you're the one that got away. They may regret talking to you any kind of way, because I feel like that could have been the case. They could have been verbally abusive. They could have definitely been physically abusive to you. I see a situation here where you did feel like you had to stand up for yourself. This would be intense, but it could be a work situation. Maybe you did end something at work. Some type of drama or beef. Maybe you left a job because you were fed up and you didn't feel like you got the raise or promotion that you were looking for. You felt invisible at your job. So yeah, something definitely wasn't built to last. And maybe there was an opportunity here that, just kind of crumbled. Maybe there was something here that you wanted to do in the past, but you just kind of passed it up and just said, you know what, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Some of you could be, there could have been a loss of a job. Some of you are, you're in separation. You may have severed the ties with your job because maybe you weren't getting along with a boss. And if this isn't you, like I said, this could be with regard to someone close to you. I keep saying marriage, a love relationship. Yeah, it's like you're taking a shot in the dark about something. It's like you don't know how to move or how to get your footing in a situation here. You're regretting something. If it's not you, then I see an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, specifically Gemini, that may regret something. Or Taurus. Didn't I say take the bull by the horns? Taurus could be very significant to you. I get that very strongly. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag is significant. I see a betrayal here. But I see someone here that you've known for quite some time. Someone here that you're on a break from and you can't move on from. It's either you haven't moved on from this, well, it's a combination. You haven't moved on from this person, but you haven't moved on from the past trauma either. You may have a child with this person. You may find out that someone here is expecting a child. I feel like you have kids with somebody though. You may share responsibilities of a child or children with this person. Maybe even at one time you shared a household. But for what? Because you're saying, like, what do I have to show for it at the end? Betrayal, insecurity, not feeling safe, not feeling like I know what to do in this situation, right? Not feeling balanced. And so I feel that sometimes you think about, you may even consider working on this situation, but you're saying, you know what, why? Whatever the drama was. Because I do feel that you guys really did get into an intense argument, right? Where you guys were one-upping one another. You didn't care about what you said as long as you knew that you were going for the jugular, and they in turn gave you that same type of business in this connection, in this argument that the two of you, this heated drama that the two of you, that ensued after some type of thing was revealed. I feel that there was a refusal to see. You may feel, Cancer, that this person refused to see your worth and what it is that you really did bring to the table. I feel that there is a confession. Someone here, there could be a confession that someone in a third party could be pregnant. Or there could be a confession that someone here may have swept a family under the rug and acted like, no, I don't really have a family. I'm single. Yeah, right. But if that was the case, I feel like that's the truth, the honest truth is coming out about that. I definitely, sincerely feel that someone is lying. Maybe specifically to a Sagittarius here with Temperance. You could be dealing with a Sag, no doubt. You may have Sag in your chart, Cancer. We have a Sag, Gemini. I did say Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Virgo, Aries. Yeah, that's what I see here so far. Taurus, in their moon or rising. Oh, boy. I see someone here who was promiscuous. A trickster here. This might be how you see them. I do see a new baby. Some of you could have given birth to a baby recently. Or you may have a young child. You may have added or expanded your family in some way. Someone could have found out about a pregnancy and decided not to move forward with the pregnancy. Someone here may have left their child's mother or father. Yeah, it's like you're losing hope in the situation. I feel like there was a repetitious pattern from generation to generation where maybe there was this... No, I feel like some of you could be retiring maybe. Thinking about the future, wanting to build a family, wanting to build a legacy. But yeah, it was just all torn away by someone's inability to be faithful and to be honest. And I feel, Cancer, that, okay, I see Aquarius here, that someone here could be reaching out to communicate with you after you walked away and ended this. And someone may be willing to stand up and fight for this connection. But at the same time, I see someone who is stubborn. Slow to action. Yeah, but I do feel that someone here, without a doubt, wants a clean slate with you around this time in November. I feel that there's going to be decisions to make about your family, about your career this time in November. I feel that there could even be conflict and drama on the job. For some of you in this time in November, yeah, you may want to take the high road in the situation and walk away from the drama and the conflict. Because somebody here is definitely stirring the pot. Doesn't mean that you have to fall for the bait, though. I feel that there could be a new start here that some of you could definitely be starting another job, moving, traveling, starting another journey, moving in somewhere. Meeting up with someone at a distance, reconnecting with your children or your family members. Yeah, it is the holiday season coming up, yeah. There is someone in your heart that you feel you have a lot of love for. And maybe you're wanting to hear from this person, Cancer, and you may actually get your wish here. But yeah, I feel that you're attached to someone and you're wanting to completely break free of the situation, but it's like you're saying, I don't know how to do that. And like you're saying, I wish I knew, so I can get out of this place of pain. And someone here wants to get out of their place of guilt. Because I feel, Cancers, that you both feel one another even when you're not together. Because you still truly feel the bond of this soulmate connection. I feel that someone here wants to change your perception of them. But they're not sure about, they're feeling very insecure about coming to you. Because they've said some things here that were completely off the wall and very foul. Let's take a look at how they're feeling. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Yeah, they were definitely distracted by options. They may have been feeling a bit off balance as well. And unsure about what the future holds between the two of you. So yeah, somebody felt that it was their right to kind of explore their options because they weren't really sure where the two of you really stood. So yeah, they decided to do their own thing. Maybe this is the excuse they made up in their head about it. There was definitely cheating. And someone here definitely fell for the bait. So, yeah, they're definitely seeing the fact that there is a break between the two of you. And maybe they're saying that, yeah, I do need this space to really think about what it is that they want. Intuitively, they feel that you're the one. They haven't been able to separate their emotions from you either. They want to come to you, but again, they're saying that this is not worth it. Like, what is really going to come of this with me talking to them? They're worried. They're definitely staying up at night, thinking about this situation, thinking about the bad move that they made to leave you for someone else. They definitely want to fix this with you. Somebody here is waiting for a loan, possibly. Someone here may need some money, may have fallen on hard times, and just need some money to get by. This could be a situation here that maybe your mother is ailing, possibly Cancer. Maybe it's your child's mother. So I definitely put a barrier here. Oh yes, you're waiting for a major decision. For some of you, this is a court decision. Some of you are definitely facing court decisions. And maybe family court. I see someone waiting. Your cross watcher is waiting to hear from you, possibly. Somebody's getting served some divorce papers. Maybe at work. Somebody here is afraid of change. Somebody is getting a divorce and they don't want the divorce. But they're just too insecure to step up and say, hey, I don't want to lose you. Let's see what we can do to fix this out. Fix this. Yeah, but somebody feels that it's really over, that they really destroyed this connection. I feel like the relationship went up in smoke. There is no salvaging in this situation. It is definitely done. That you are definitely, without a doubt, fed up and you don't feel passionate toward them at all. There is no physical connection between the two of you. There is no passion. They feel that you haven't stepped up to make the initiative. And they are a bit confused about what the future holds between the two of you, but they do possibly see you as abusive. They do possibly see you as a bully. Someone that maybe body shamed them or called them out of their names, broke them down in a certain way. Maybe they did feel like a victim at a certain point in this connection. Maybe you were them, cross-watcher. I think things were really good between the two of you, but I'm hearing quicksand. So I feel that things did sink quickly. Yeah, and someone here, rather than trying to solve the problems in the relationship and talk things out, they felt that the best course of action, maybe not the best course of action, but the course that they took was to leave you for somebody else rather than to address the issues at home. They feel shaky. They feel uncertain about whether or not they should approach you. That if you would just completely walk away from them, if they did, and ignore what it is that they're saying, or completely ignore their outreach. So they are losing hope here. And there are some things here that you or your cross-watcher have not healed from. Especially because someone here was definitely a player, a flirt. Someone here wanted the bachelor life, but wanted to call themselves being in a relationship too. Keeping the lines blurred so you never really knew where the two of you stood. Because it definitely worked for to their advantage to keep things that way. Right? They're faced with a decision. Do I reach out or do I not? Do I face the backlash that might possibly happen, or do I just kind of scale it back and just, stay in the background and remain incognito? Someone here feels that you are going to be verbally bash them, or that they feel that you are highly critical of the things that they do, the things that they say. And I feel that someone here has an ego and they have a difficulty here with changing. They may not even sometimes feel that they even have the problem. They may have even projected their issues onto you, Cancer, or vice versa. I do feel that you are the apple of someone's eye. And I do feel that you are the one that they want. They still have a very strong physical attraction for you. But at one time, the two of you did just live as roommates, yeah? But they do want to clear things up with you. They are hoping for a breakthrough and hoping that you will see them in a different light. See them as someone that you could possibly take seriously and move forward and have a solid relationship with. And finally get the ball rolling and moving things forward. But I do see potentially a new beginning here that the two of you may be indulging, possibly. I feel like this is definitely them. You got 2 aces here. I feel like, yeah, you guys have done this before. Broken up, gotten back together. They do see you as the loyal one. Cancer, you may have been loyal to this person to a fault. Right? They're in the middle of the river screaming, help me, and there you go. You jump into the river. No oars, no rowboat, no canoe. But you reached in to save them. They feel like you are their savior in some way in your life. In some way, shape, or form. But the deception and the lies, yeah, it ruined everything. The arguing, they're hoping that the two of you can lay this to rest and leave it behind so that the two of you can move forward. Because someone, though they're tired and weary, this could be you. I feel like you may still be willing to fight for this. Or they're just wondering if you are. But time continues to tick and go by. And the more time that goes by, someone here becomes even more worried about what the future holds. But I do see someone coming to you on their own timetable. They're in no rush and no hurry. Because they're being resistant. They don't want to face your judgment. They don't want to hear the negative things that you may have to say to them. But they have made a final decision about you, that you are the one that they want. And they're worried about whether or not you feel the same way about them anymore, Cancer. You definitely put up a barrier and you made a big statement when you did. So let's see. Possible outcome for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the first half of November. I see release your ex. This could have been a significant issue in your relationship. Maybe someone here was dealing with their ex. They left you, like there was this rotating cycle. They leave you and go back with an ex. They come back from the ex when things don't go right and they come back to you. And they also had other people, side situations here that they were dealing with. So they definitely had some backups and some options. Yeah, you got tired of that mess. Possible outcome, Cancer. I don't know, could the name Marguerite be significant to the situation for some of you? Oh, see, you're no fool. Of course not, Cancer. Why would you be? You come up as the High Priestess. You see the red flags. Those red flags definitely broke the trust here and shifted you into a place of, you know, throwing yourself into your work and saying, I'm just going to focus on my finances and my career. But in the back of your mind, if you're really honest, you still think about this person. You still think about maybe having a future with them, or vice versa. They're calling you back in, or this is you. Could be mutual between the two of you. Remember, it's a general reading, so it may not be the same for everyone. Oh, the children. They're definitely on your mind. Someone definitely misses their children. Here it is again. Somebody misses their children, but maybe they did choose an ex over their own family. They want to give this relationship a chance, and they don't want someone that they're dealing with. They want you, quite possibly. And they may be releasing their ex in order to get their family back together. So for those of you Cancers who are completely over it, you're done. Let's see what's coming in for you. Oh, for the first half of November. Respect. Okay, you definitely put up a barrier and you drew the line. So I feel that you're not taking any BS this next time. Okay, I do feel that you are dealing with the past. Some of you are really dwelling on the past, and that's keeping you from feeling comfortable with moving forward. The rejection is still on your mind. You might be feeling very depressed still, very down on your luck. Maybe it's causing you to not listen to your intuition. Okay, because there was a third party involved here. And I feel like this might be a situation that you're having a very difficult time shaking yourself from. right? We're talking about ending a trauma and moving forward. This situation in some way, shape, or form may have traumatized you. Right now, you may not be looking for a relationship. Some things here that you really still haven't healed from. Could even have something to do with childhood. Childhood trauma. Could have something to do with a Virgo. Okay, but I do feel that you will triumph over some type of adversity here that you might be facing. I do feel that you will find some forward movement, some forward momentum, and there could be someone reaching out and wanting to communicate with you after some type of betrayal may have happened here between you and someone. I do see someone being interested in you, Cancer, maybe willing and ready to offer you commitment, but are you ready to accept commitment in this state of mind? For some of you Cancers, you're still kind of holding on to the past and wallowing in that. For some of you, someone here is wallowing in guilt and they're having a difficult time moving forward because of that guilt. For some of you, you're still feeling depressed and down because of the past situation that you haven't been able to shake and move forward from. Still some type of trauma of being separated from someone that you absolutely love. It could be that you're separated from your children. You could be estranged from your children, your parents. Some of you could have put up a barrier there. Some of you may have put up a barrier with your child's mother or father, and you're not seeing your children as much, and it's really just weighing on your sense of your morale right now. Some of you feel like you're distant from your children because of some poor choices. And yeah, there's a lot of guilt here associated with that. So let's see the advice here for Cancer singles for the first half of November. Cancer singles, please, the advice for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for Cancer. Ooh, surrender your addictions. So yeah, there could be someone here that has addictions. Someone here may overindulge in alcohol, may overindulge in drama. Somebody here can't function without drama, for some of you. And that's their addiction of choice. But whatever it is, Spirit is saying let that go. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking. Take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. Like I said, some of you have thrown yourself into your work. Maybe that has become your new addiction to kind of mask these emotions and this trauma that you're trying to avoid so that you can continue to move forward in your life. For some of you, Spirit is saying surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Some of you may be indulging on negative thinking. That could possibly, for some of you, be a new addiction, and maybe that's why you're feeling down on yourself. Maybe that's why your morale is down, because your thoughts are disempowering. Spirit is saying simply shift your thought pattern, your thought process, so that you can usher in what it is that you want, rather than pulling in like a magnet the things that you don't want, and then looking around and saying, I didn't want this in my life. Take a look at the connection there. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your own ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. There is a reason and a season for things to happen in your life. And it can be frustrating when you don't see that things are actually being taken, things are actually coming together behind the scenes. You don't see it, so you might be feeling discouraged and throw yourself into this place of negative thinking, especially if there's something that you want so badly but you feel like it's not happening, even if it's a person, a project, something with your career. And speaking of that, let go of this procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. This is for somebody. You may be procrastinating reaching out to somebody, and you know in your heart of hearts you yearn for this person. For some of you, it's going to be on a case-by-case situation, right? It's a general reading. But for some of you, this may resonate. For some of you, like I said, it may be something else, a project, reconnecting with somebody in your life, pursuing something that you absolutely love, whatever it is. You know an area in your life where you may be procrastinating. I'm not shaking the finger at you. I'm a Cancer moon. I resonate with the procrastination thing. So, yeah. With all of that out of the way, Cancer, I thank you guys for watching. This concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. If you'd like to book a personal, the link to my website is below. You do not need to email me to ask if you can book a reading. Simply book it on my website. Take care, Cancers. I thank you for joining me. Consider subscribing if you already haven't. And leave a comment below. Take good care. I'll see you guys again in another video. Bye for now.